Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the next part of You and Me and Her, a love story. I am Force of Will, and so we are actually closer to the end than I initially anticipated, to be perfectly honest. So I kind of realized where I messed up here. So when I did the What's for Dinner, and I was saying, like, oh, Miyuki's messing with us and showing us a bunch of possible different endings that could occur in terms of going through 10 years, 20 years, and everything else. That is actually I should have kept watching those scenes instead of trying to back out of it. And so now I actually have to go back and answer the questions probably again. Get the say like, hey, FYI, I knew, and then go from there. So with that in mind, we're gonna blow it up into the big screen. And we'll do What's for Dinner one more time and go through everything.
今日はご飯どうしよっか。
Okay, this time.
そんないい気にしなくて大丈夫。でもしんいち、料理とかで。それじゃあ、お願いしちゃおっかな。何？
What?
当然よ。
Kick her out.
いいわ。ちなみにメニューそれっていや、
Alright.
あれははいはい期待してるわよ。
Yes. Alright, so I wish there was a way to speed this up, but
しんいち、これ本当に美味しいわよ。
yes.
あなたが入れたのはね。顔真っ赤よ。恥ずかしくなっちゃった？
In the kitchen, open the fridge, pull out strawberries, whipped cream, crush up strawberries, pour some cream over them. Lastly, add some sugar, huh? And a smaller unlabeled paper bag. And let's use the small bag. Yeah, all that.
私も食べ終わっちゃうわよ。
Alright, so we know he'll.
しんいち、じゃあ早速。
I know we're trying to get through this,
美
but
味しいんだけど、ちょっと甘みが隠し味って顔真っ赤になっちゃった。しんいち、ありがとうね。
so she's asleep, and like before, and now we'll have the option to take her phone. Take her phone. Go through her address book. Let me security questions. Why do I like photos? They remind you of the good times. Correct. What book did I add to my secret collection recently? The World Heritage Photo Book. Correct. When we order takeout, what do I prefer? Pizza. Correct. Which of these do I hate the most? Grapefruit. What's my best pitching form? The Masakari pitch. How many weeks has it been since we started living together? 2. Correct. What sport do I hate the most? Tennis. Which of these is my favorite ice cream? Fudge Pop. Correct. Back when I was in kindergarten, what did I want to be when I grew up? President. That's actually a new question, but yes. I remember that one. What's my favorite candy flavor? I think it said strawberry. Strawberry? Incorrect. Damn it. Why do I like cats? Their toe beans are cute. Why did I get rid of my old phone? I missed this earlier. I think it says too outdated. I think it's too tacky looking. Correct. What did I recently buy at Catnip? Cat to Human Translator toy. Correct. How do I view friendship between women? Like a world record. Correct. Why do I love this town? Because it's where I was born and raised. Correct. What sort of blackmail photo did I take of Shinichi? Oh, that I remember that one. Yeah, that was him wetting the bed. Correct. Why don't I like to hold hands in public? Prefer to keep private things private. Correct. When we order takeout, what do I prefer? Pizza. Correct. What detour do we usually make on the way to school? Shrines with cats out front. Correct. That should be 10. What's the one school subject I'm actually bad at? Physics. Nailed it. Just got it. For Call God. Wait, what the? That ringtone.
もしもし
Hello. Hello? Didn't call God.
4回目
Fourth try? Huh?
4回目のチャレンジで
Maybe fourth try?
4なんて
I think four's an
不
unlucky
吉な
number.
数字だと思わない
Actually, I got it
攻
on
略
3,
サイト
but
が無駄だってこと君は知って
could have helped you
さ
though.
っき
It's
君
simple.
は
You know these multiple
さ
choice
あの
questions.
性格
The answers were
は
all completely
この
randomized.
私
3
は
possible answers for
3
each of
の
30
30
questions.
205兆8911億たった一人君だあなたはそのありがとう君が眠っ
And
た
you totally fell
私
for
の
it,
こと
but
を
you
理
worked hard
解
to
してくれ
understand me.
嬉しくて
I'm the happiest girl alive.
本当
So
の
I'll tell you
こ
the
と
truth.
教えるねちょっと待つのもう少しでお料理ねえ君は
So we saw these
私を
scenes.
裏切るの裏切るなら私も地の果てまでもルルみゆきへんみゆき恋愛できないのみゃ
You could call it Iru.
ルル牛肉のヤバトマ煮込みなの召し上がれなのどうなのありがとうなの
Yeah, so there's a lot of fake endings things here, but close.
ああ、まだまだ今度こそやった入った応援ありがとうそれで前に会ったことって
Have we
あ
met
りま
before?
したっけ
Wait, what?
先輩もう冷えますよ
So yeah, we saw this.
先輩が温めてください私が女の子になったのも運命だと思いますよ
Okay, so yep, a Haru ending, and the eyes are going to close again and reset us. Gotta take this. Alright. He's still in high school 10 years later. Like, that's still messed up. So Miyuki's still in med school 10 years later? That's a long time too. Okay, so that's... Valentine Nitro Plus, but that's not the end. Been 20 years since I set foot in the hometown, and this place hasn't changed a bit. Almost like time stopped itself. My pace quickens. I've been a hermit for many, many years. I'm not used to other people looking at me. Feels like they're staring. In the end, maybe they actually are. Wait till I'm not welcome to this town. For a moment, contemplating going to the corner store, but then I stopped short. The counter stands the happy couple working with the registers. One of them looks to have aged quite a bit. There was a vending machine around here, wasn't there? It's the weekend. Campus is open for club activities, but thankfully there aren't many people around. No sneaky business necessary, I just walk right in. I need to break the lock, but it turns out they're still using the same one from back then. Carefully I pull open the rusty door. Boop boop. You jerk, you're late. I know, sorry for the wait. Is that alcohol? Are you drinking at school? You're delinquent. Can't hurt just once. At least you showed up, I guess. It's a brilliant crimson. Just the way I remember it. The way I remember it. Whoa. Takes you back to that fateful day, huh? The day we said bye-bye? Yeah. Will you choose me? Choose me. We demanded an answer. But you wouldn't give it. Whoa! And then tragedy struck. Next thing I knew, they both lay dead, victims of their mutual resentment. Yet anytime I went from the roof, they were there. I knew they were dead. I knew that. But I couldn't let them go. I want to stay together, just the three of us. So happy I was starting to lose it. Then I did lose it. My mind was at total odds with reality. When I able to break free of my delusion, I locked myself up here. Until they broke the door down and took me to the psych ward. Then 20 years passed. Chug my drink. Then I stand there, alone on the empty roof. They were never here. They left this world a long, long time ago. Now I can finally accept that. There's only one thing left to do. Okay, I'm ready. Time to go see them. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Oh my. Are these all different endings? Yep, but they're not from some video game. These are just a few of the different endings you'll achieve in this world. If you don't choose me. Have you noticed anything? About, say, what happens to me in every route where you don't end up with me? What do you mean? She got famous or threw herself into studies or whatever. Sure, some of the endings were sad, but not all of them. Admittedly, not all of them are bad, per se. But come on, you realized it, right? All these endings have one thing in common. That's that I'm never truly happy. I've tried every last one. Just to see what would happen if you didn't choose me. Kept testing choice after choice after choice after choice. I rewrote branch after branch after branch after branch. It finally hit me. I can never end up with anyone but you. I'll be alone until the day I die. No matter how happy I seem on the outside, truth is, I will always be incomplete. The only time I can achieve true happiness is when I'm with you. That's my curse. Curse? No, that can't be true. Eyes shine with an unearthly glint. Huh? Suddenly, something feels off. I like to find dark clouds swirling in the sky above us. Moments ago it was a perfect sunny day, but now stormy winds rush around us. It feels as though time herself sucked away into an otherworldly portal, leaving us caught in the purgatory between dusk and night. The world is caving in. The protective shell falls away, and the borderline falters, threatening to reveal what lies beyond. Hey, oi! What are you doing? Boop, boop. Collected a bunch of Shinichi event CGs. The universe will get an update patch. Update patch. What kind of thing a computer would download off the internet? The way things are going, the plot is going to break down. Shinichi and Miyuki won't end up together. But that's no good. Toa will have God overwrite the universe. That way Miyuki will never end up with anyone else. Oh my gosh, we did this. That way you won't get cut. Oh my gosh. Let her do it. Actually believe in AO's God? Cuts off. God picks up. Signal got through. Wait, did I mess up here? Because this is the exact same thing I did last time. Lines fade away. The whole world is starting to glitch. Never ever be cut. Next, the patch game will be synced with the universe. The update will be complete. Quit with that nonsense already. It's the truth. This world is a video game. No, I remember. From that moment on, I was cursed. Wait, did all that really happen? The world was rebuilt. To sate my jealousy so I could be with Miyuki. To suit my own convenience and no one else's. And now Miyuki can never be happy? Is it my fault? Miyuki, Thank you. For some reason I can hear relief in her voice. I have no regrets, after all. The last moment I spent with you was the happiest moment of my life. If the world hasn't been rebuilt, we never could have been together. And we never would have sworn our eternal love for each other. So Shinichi, please forgive me. I know you only tried to call God because you wanted to know the truth about me. You just wanted to bring Aoi back into the world as your friend. You just wanted to put me back on the right path. But ultimately, you were doing it all for my sake. If you think that, yeah. I know you don't hate me. I know you weren't trying to betray me by making that call. I know your love for me is eternal. Now say it. He pleads desperately, and I nodded, smiling. I could never hate you. One who made her suffer like this. How could I be the one to hate her? It's true that I tried to call God. I only did it because I didn't want Miyuki to spiral any further out of control. Shinichi, will you tell me you love me? Will the words leave my lips? Not out of pity, nor against my will. My feelings are the real deal. I love you. Say it more. I love you. I really love you. Say it more. 100 times. 1,000 times. I love you. 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 And the game's gonna start glitching here in a moment. What the hell? Worthless. It's all worthless. Did she knock me out again? Doesn't make me feel better. Doesn't make me happy. I can save anytime I want. So I can just reset anytime you make a choice I don't like. I can just rewrite the program. I can make you profess your love as much as I want. I can make Shinichi scream it over and over at the top of his lungs until his throat's raw. I love you, over and over and over. But it's all worthless. I want us to hear it from you. You, the person on the other side of the screen. It's you. I'm obsessed with you.
君を
I want
感
to
じて
be
いたいの。
with you.
君が好きなの。
Wow.
君
Okay.
しかいらないの。
Anyone but you.
だから
And you.
君も私
You
を
love me too, right?
好きでいてくれてるよね。うん、そうだよ。
So you say.
それはた
But
だの
ultimately,
クリ
that's
ッ
just a mouse click.
そこに
There's no
君の
guarantee
本心
you
がある保
actually
証なんてな
mean
い。
it.
選択肢
All
なん
these
て
little choices are meaningless.
意味ないの。あなた
You
は
lied to both me and
私と
Aoi.
葵に嘘をついた。
I did, yeah.
だから私
But I have
に
no
は
way of knowing for sure.
わからないの。あなたの本当
No
の気
idea how
持ちは
you really feel.
私には。でも
But you see,
ね、私
I
は
believe.
信じるの。世界
I
の
believe
外
in
の
you.
君のことを
Wherever you are out
信
there.
じるの。君が
I
私
believe in
に
the
誓
eternal
ってく
love
れた永
you
遠の愛を
pledged to me.
信じるの。だから、
Know what I mean? So,
ね、一緒
let's be
に
together.
エッ
Okay?
チしよう。恥ずかし
No
がら
need
な
to
く
be shy now.
いいんだよ。
I'm becoming incredibly uncomfortable where this is
新
going.
一なしで
I want to love you directly,
直接
not Shinichi.
つながろう。
What the hell?
私の中で
I want to feel you.
君を感じさせて。わかるかな。
Can you see it?
君は
What
今
about you?
どうなってるのかな。
Look at us. Wow, this is
私たち
I
一緒に
if you haven't checked out my YouTube,
しちゃったね。
it's the video that I named right before the start of tonight's stream is
私とエッ
called
チしたか知ってる？私は覚えてるの。
Oh, that's important. I have to know how many times. I have it all recorded in my
全
diary.
部日記に
All
書
of
い
it.
て記録してるの。だって
I mean,
それ
how
は
could I not?
君と
It's a
私
symbol of our
の
love.
大切な愛の印だから。君
I
が
love you.
好き。大好
I love you so much.
き。だから
You'll stay with me always, won't you?
ずっと一緒にいてくれるよね。これからも
From now on until the end of time,
永遠に。永遠
all eternity.
に。お願い
Please.
だよ。
Wait, is that a cat bell? Oh yeah. Wake up in the middle of the night. Though I heard something. Where am I? Ah! As I push myself off the floor, I clutch at my head. Feels like there's a lump swelling back there. Looks like I smashed it into something. Well, more specifically, something smashed it into you. In the distance, I hear the shower ring. Sounds like Miyuki's in the bathroom. Was her phone ringing, or take her phone? Appears to be unlocked. Is that a cat I hear meowing just outside? Is that what woke me up? Go find the cat. Might as well go find the cat and take some pics of it from you. On the hand, I decided to head outside. Pass through the dining room to the front door. Hold it. Send a voice calls out from better. Shinichi, where do you think you're going? To take photos of a cat. Don't go! Her voice echoed sharply. I was weirdly overly serious about this. I was going to say hi to a kitty cat. I thought she'd appreciate some cute pics. What happened to cat fanatic Miyuki? Seriously, what's the harm in me going outside for 2 seconds to snap a photo? Don't leave me. I'm assuming I have to go find the cat. Go find the cat. my face is a little black kitten meowing. I don't even know its name. But I do. Its name is Iru. With the kitten in my arms, I wander aimlessly through the dark streets. No destination in mind. But the kitten's meows guide me. Whiskers twitch in the cool night breeze. Just like the night we found her. Oh, I'm actually... Okay, I see what this is. I'm saying this to Shinichi, because Shinichi doesn't know. Here is a transceiver cat. So I'm pretty sure I know where he's taking me. I was just going to take some pictures. But why am I here? Where am I going? Something inside me tells me I have to do this. Actions you ordinarily never take. Actions that don't make sense in context. I have to break the cycle. I have to control the protagonist. Guide him to the true ending. It's the only way to truly save her. Life is not a highway. Life is a staircase. You just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There's no branching paths. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. Say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense kicked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. Forever and ever and ever and ever. So I thought. The school roof is quiet and dark and empty. I've never been up here at night before. Iru jumps from my arms. He turns around.
Meow.
Heads to the ladder leading to the roof over the stairs. You want me to go up there?
Meow.
I nod to the kid. Then I put my hand on the rung. Step by step, I slowly climb to the top. The sky is a sea of stars. Light shines down from the heavens. Light twinkles up from the town below. Almost feels like I'm standing at the center of the universe. God is calling. Someone is calling Miyuki's phone. I check the screen. It's God. But this doesn't surprise me. After all, this is the center of the universe, where radio wave reception is at its peak. And the transceiver cat brought us here. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Affirmative. Connection established.
Meow.
At my feet, the cat meows proudly. My choices didn't lead me here, but fate didn't lead me here either. You want to know what led you here? It was me, the player on the other side of the screen, the one who got to pick your choices. We infer your intention is to roll back the universe. God declares to me from the other side of the line. Only Miyuki and Inoue have initiation permissions, but this universe has already been altered. Inoue's existence has been almost completely erased. Wait, almost completely? Affirmative. A fragment of her consciousness lies on in the form of electromagnetic waves. She can be restored using her code number. I remember Miyuki said the same thing, but that code number is gone. Miyuki changed it. We have prepared a backup number. Okay, but how can we find it? The whole conversation is being recorded in the backlog. If you tell it to us, Miyuki will find out and change it. False. Miyuki is aware of all numbers that exist within this universe. However, she cannot determine numbers beyond that limit. You cannot see into the subject's universe. The subject's universe? In other words, reality. Reality? My reality? You mean my universe? There exists in your universe an 8-digit key code. Have you located it yet? I think I have the things, but I don't know exactly what it is. So I'm going to say... Oh, wait, do I say yes? Because I know what the components are, but it also requires me to do a random thing. So I have to say no. The package insert. Promotional materials. PR announcements. Anything within that scope. Search for the key code. Okay, I think I found it. Prepare a method of note-taking. A pen, a paper, a text editing program. Anything shall suffice. Are you ready? I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I guess. Record God's phone number. I launched the address book app. God's phone number is. Okay, so make sure I have this. 9999-6513-742. Got it. All right, that's God's phone number. Take this number and subtract the subject's 8-digit number from it. Lastly, add Miyuki's variable to it. Miyuki has a variable? Affirmative. It is the final barrier to Aoi's restoration. And it is the number Miyuki favors most. What do you mean she favors it? Add her variable, and the resulting number is the one you desire. It is the code number that shall restore Aoi. Requesting input. I don't know what Miyuki's variable is. I think I know how many, because it's how many times we've kissed, and I think the number is 4, but I don't know. I don't know Miyuki's variable. What could it possibly be? I just want to retrace my memories. Not that I have much to speak of. No cause for concern. Miyuki has recorded this number. View the contents of the photos folder on her smartphone. What's that? I launched the Photos app. I'm a little surprised. 214. Manga Cafe to rescue a man and kitten. Shinichi and I were before. We searched the whole town, so we've seen all this before. Anyway. Followed the ringing. When you know it, I found Aoi's cell phone lying there. Probably dropped it when she staggered out through the front door, so I picked it up and immediately did a double take. It's a call from God. Looking back, I'm not why I decided to answer that call, but we've seen all these. So we're waiting for. You know what I did? Even the ending? I decided to ask. So I went home and downloaded the game on my phone. Now I played through it just to check. But the game isn't a reflection of reality. Reality is a reflection of the game. First night with Shimichi for the first time. So that's 1. I felt joy fill my entire body. I knew that I no longer need anything else but this. I love you. So please, promise you'll never let me go. 218. How to preserve memories. Call God, save. Aoi is an event collection device. Likewise, saving the game also requires energy as it involves calling God. No energy required. Always right. The root gets the best reception. As a human, I don't need energy to exist. It still costs me to save the game, but it's not too devastating. Key is a SIM card. SIM card allows for photos. 218. Yesterday, you betrayed me. I waited so long. Off the way, trying to get it around. Acceptable. Absolutely unforgivable. You confess your love to me. 218. Today I killed Shinichi. You probably hate me for that. That's your fault. First you pledged your love. I've been living with Shinichi for 2 weeks. We flung that tacky looking phone off the school roof and now we're together. I know what I'm doing is wrong, sick and wrong. Truth be told, I don't really want to have to use sedatives. I don't really want to mess with the routes, but if I don't, you'll leave me. You'll abandon me on my own lonesome. 221. The time we had today was really special to me. That's 2. I wanted to stay together, all 3 of us, but we can't. 221. You didn't put me to sleep because you wanted. Yeah, so, alright, we've seen this. I was with you. Not the protagonist. I was with you, literally. We didn't make physical contact. I know that. But I chose to believe that we are really together. I love you so much. I'm crazy about you. So, I think I can trust you. 221. You already know the answer, don't you? You remember, don't you? My favorite number, it's the number of times you've given me your love. So, in other words, the number of times you've kissed me. The number of times your lips pressed against mine. The number of times your heart and mine were one. That number, it's 13? Is that right? Or is that 3? That doesn't really look like a 1. Okay, so, alright, so the Miyuki variable is actually 13. Alright, so. Look. Safe to trust you, right? Have you confirmed it? Will you determine AOA's code number? Requesting input. Yes. Oh, sorry. Let me review the instructions again. Alright, prepare a method note taking. Pen, paper, texting. Are you ready? I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I guess. Record God's phone number. Launch number is 999-651-3742. Take this number and subtract the subject's 8-digit number from it. Now, the 8-digit number, which I'm going to switch windows really quickly, is actually here. And I'm going to blow it up. It is 291-97057, which I've recorded that over here as well. And then, lastly, add Miyuki's variable to it. All right, so, oh boy. All right, I'm gonna need a calculator app to do this correctly. All right. Actually, you know what? Why am I hiding this from y'all? Oh wait, can I? Damn it! I can't get to Windows. All right, so sorry, y'all. I was hoping to do this with a something y'all could see potentially, but I don't see where I can get to a calculator from here. Actually, wait a minute. Let's see. Does this have Chrome? No, damn it. I don't have Chrome. I mean, I have Chrome, but it's not here. All right. Okay, so sorry, y'all. I was hoping to show the numbers. So, all right. So the number is 9999 65. Oh, damn it. Sorry, y'all. I accidentally hit the button. I forgot my keypad does that. Alright. So it's... You know what, I'm just going to do it on my tablet here. I think that's probably going to be easier. And that way I can show you the final answer. Alright, so the God number is 9999 651 3742. Then we subtract the code that was on the front of the box, which is 291 97057, and then we add 13 to it. So that means the number should be, if this is correct, put it in. It is, so if you're, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Probably won't because of the green screen effect, but the number is 999 67 316 698. Automatic restoration program initialized successfully. We surmise we can investigate the bugs upon further correspondence and subsequent memory sync. Please launch the program at God's request. I tap the call button. So I'm assuming that was right. There's a tear in the fabric of space. It opens up out of nowhere and begins to invade. A faint signal reaches out from beyond. The lines gather. Sketches unfold. The colors blossom. The whole world. The center of the universe. We did it. We did it. That was the right number. As a new glitch. I hear a voice. Very familiar voice. She appears right in front of my eyes, and she's real. Do I know her? She looks at me, eyes unfocused. Her expression is colorless. Aoi? Does she even remember me? But just then, Aoi made it. Made it back to Shinichi. Aoi actually did it. Thank God. Tears fall from her eyes. She slowly wakes up to me, reaches out and touches me. Spark of electricity shoots through my body. Aoi? Why do I know her name? Why am I crying? What the hell am I crying? Why the hell am I crying? Aoi knows. Those are happy tears. I'm so confused. All these memories are flooding back. Memories I never used to have. He's wearing a hairpin. Same one I gave her. There's no mistaking it. It's really her. Same Aoi I kissed on the roof that night. Uh-oh. A loud bang echoes across the roof. Miyuki takes one look at Aoi and gasps. She stands rooted to the spot. Then Aoi comes out to her old friend. Miyuki. Aoi's home. There's a pause. Welcome back. Words leave her lips in a small, strangled voice. They stare at each other in silence. No one makes a sound. Time passes. Miyuki? Let's change the world back. Back to normal. No. I refuse to let go of my memories. This is wrong. Everything about this world is wrong. As if you're one to talk. You're the one who put this curse on me, remember? Don't make me laugh. This isn't a joke. Miyuki looks ready to fight. But Aoi isn't backing down. Aoi made a mistake. And that mistake hurt you. But Aoi doesn't want you to suffer anymore. I'm suffering, am I? Give me a break. I'm happy here. Just me and Shinichi. Liar. You know the truth. The world shouldn't be like this. And those memories are chaining you down. Miyuki falls silent. If you want to cut ties with me, fine. But to me, you're my best friend. That's why Aoi has to say this. Miyuki, we need to change the world back. Back to the way it was before Aoi ever patched it. It's for your own good. He speaks in a quiet voice. Miyuki doesn't respond. Aoi gets it. Aoi used to have access to the game data too. And Aoi knows, once we go back to the original world, we can't save or load anymore. We only get one shot at love. One mistake, and it's all over. And you're afraid of that. You're afraid, Miyuki. Eyes full of tears. Yeah, and? Of course I'm scared. Why wouldn't I be? Obviously, I want to believe. I want to believe that you'll fall in love with me. Sure, I can believe in that much, at least. And if I do believe it, then it doesn't matter if I lose the memories we share here. So it's not like we can't go back, but Yuki can't let go. It's probably because I betrayed her. I vowed my eternal love to her. And then I made choices that were very contrary to that vow. Please, just tell me. Tell me how you really feel. Miyuki rounds on me. I'm the one who drove her to the breaking point. I asked Aoi to change the world for my own sake. The fault lies with me. I know that. But it's okay. Aoi smiles stiffly. Aoi's going to disappear anyway. Wait, but I only just brought her back. Now she's going to disappear again? Aoi is an avatar of God. In order to roll back the universe, Aoi has to transmit to God and sync my memories. Think? I don't like the sound of that. Her love towards me is a glitch. It ought to be investigated. That's what God was saying, at least, but feelings came about as a result of remaining unsynced. We really do reset the world. What happened when AOE syncs her memories with God?
そうなの。
Is exactly what you think.
記憶
When
を
my
統
memories
治
are
する
synced,
と
the bugs will disappear.
葵のこ
And my
の感情
feelings?
ヒロインの
They'll merge with all the other
たくさんの
heroines'
記憶の
memories
一つになって埋もれるの。
and be lost. No,
いいの。
it's okay.
葵は
AOE came back to this world prepared to
こ
disappear
の
again.
世界に戻ったの。頬を流れるこ
Tears
の
on my
涙
cheeks will
も
dry up.
それが
That's my punishment.
罰なの。親友の
It's what I get for hurting my best friend Miyuki.
傷つけた罰。
Tears keep flowing down her cheeks. No way in hell these are happy tears. Her emotions are a glitch? And erasing them is supposedly the correct thing to do? It can't be right.
お願い
Will you do me a
し
favor?
て。もし
Even if AOE disappears from this world,
もし
even if this world is fake
こ
or
の
just
世
a
界
game,
が偽物でもし
even if AOE is reborn in a
別の
different
世界
world
に
as a
生まれ
different
変わ
girl,
って君と
it doesn't change the fact that we were together.
結ばれその事
As
実
long
が
as that fact
残れば
remains, that's all AOE
そ
needs.
れでいいの。それだけ
That's all
は
it takes to make it
リ
real.
アルなの。それだけで
That's enough reward for me.
葵はだから
So,
葵を
just tell me you love me.
好きって
AOE begs me desperately. Going to set the world right again. All to save her best friend Miyuki. And in so doing, AOE has to disappear. This is her final request. I ought to grant it. Miyuki. And AOE are both looking at me wordlessly. Looks like you know what you have to do. Yeah, I know. You're the root of all this. I know. You changed the world in order to be with Miyuki. Yeah. And you betrayed Miyuki in order to be with Aoi. I did. Yes, I did. You can't betray them again. I know. Do you? Are you sure? You can hear me, right? It's me, the protagonist, the one who's been by your side through it all. Is that you, Shinichi? Yeah. I'm not just a puppet, you know. All the cross wires from the transmissions have let me see some of the old memories. And God spoke to me. Told me everything you've done. Why you're hesitating to make this final choice. You can't save. Can't try again. After all, that would be tantamount to betraying them. Oh my gosh! So they basically tell you, they're basically telling you straight up right now that whatever your choice is here, they're saying don't reload, don't try it again. Just live with whatever your choice is here and live with it for the rest of your life. Don't mess it, don't go back and try this again, basically. So you can only make this choice once. You can only reach one ending with either Miyuki or Aoi. That's how this game is scripted. That's how this world is coded. You could always make backup copies of your save data or reinstall the game. You could use any number of methods to see both endings. Go ahead. You're free to do as you wish. I'm just the protagonist. I can't stop you. Not even God can stop you. I imagine. But let me say this. If you do that, you're betraying Miyuki. If you do that, you're desecrating Aoi. If you truly care for them, if you want to see them live happily ever after, then you can only make this choice once. Oh God! Damn, this visual novel is bringing the emotion late in this game. Like, oh my gosh. Once. The word reverberates in my chest. My hands start to sweat. I keep blinking nervously. I'm breathing loudly. Too loudly.
お願い
Please. He moves in closer. I'm the one who bound her fate to mine.
お願いなの。
Please. Aoi clings to me. I'm the one who taught her how to love. Now you must choose. This love story is between you and her and her. This is your final choice. You'll only get one chance to make it. Who will you choose? Who do you love? God. Wait, where's the box? Shouldn't there be a I don't know what I'm missing here. What do I got to do? Okay, so let's think about this then. Let's think about this choice. And I'm assuming this is why the game is giving us time to make this choice, because we need to think about this decision. So, obviously, kind of choosing AOA seems to be the right choice here, but AOA is going to disappear regardless. And she even says, you know, she'll be in every visual novel we ever play, and she'll be in, you know, the heroine in those, and all the memories will merge all together. Everything. Now, don't get me wrong. Miyuki did some terrible stuff in this game. Absolutely horrendous, terrible things. Killing people, keeping me trapped, drugging me, everything else. But at the same time, it wasn't Miyuki's fault. It was my fault. The day that, you know, I asked, you know, AOA to go ahead and switch the universe, that changed everything. I'll be honest, I thought coming into this, I would probably choose AOA as being the final option, just because, you know, Miyuki killed a cat and everything else. But at the same time, I don't feel like I can desert Miyuki here, because Miyuki did stuff wrong. But only because of my own actions and choices. I think I'm ready to make my selection. As much as I wanted AOA to potentially be the final choice, I think I'm gonna have to go with. How do I make this choice? The game just end here? Or did the game break? I'm assuming I have to click one of them, right? Alright. Why can't I choose? Why does it... Oh, there we go. Oh, that's why. Okay.
本当に
Are you sure? I am.
私で
I'm the one you want.
こんな私を
I
返して
can.
くれる
I can and I do. It was my fault that... I know I can't prove it. I know we have all these choices. Just a click of a mouse. But the feelings behind the screen are the real deal. Yeah, it is like... I feel bad because I made her this way with the decision that I made with AOA. And obviously going back and doing the AOA route set all these things in motion to begin with. So,
あなたが
you choose me.
私との物語の結末を
Clearly, you wanted to
知り
see
たい
how my story ends.
願ってそれが
To me, that's all the proof I need.
愛の証明
Even after the world resets, we'll still be together. Won't we?
うん
Yeah. Let's go back.
うん
Besides, I know full well
君が私
just
を
how
愛して
much
くれてる
you love me.
永遠の愛が
And I know our
そ
love
こには
is
ある
eternal.
って
Yes. It's fate. Let's go, Miyuki. Okay. We turn back. She's already gone. Who was she? Now, we'll never know. I'm recovering with an indescribable sense of loss. Yeah, but it'll probably fade soon. So this is the path I chose. It's just my just desserts.
正しいことを
Let's make this
しま
right.
しょう
Our phone lies forgotten on the ground. Checks the screen. taps the call button. It starts the rollback.
ねえ、
Could you do me a favor?
今度は
Will
ち
you
ゃんと
kiss me? Like, actually kiss me this
私
time?
にキス。あの時
Last time around,
すご
God, that
く
was
す
so
ごく
mortifying.
恥ずかしかったんだから。
Yeah, I know. This time I'm sure I can make it happen. After all, we pledged our eternal love to each other. With our hearts full of hope and overflowing love, the last lingering traces of remorse, we send the signal. I didn't expect the game to close. Holy crap. Is this I guess this is the ending, right? Just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There are no branching paths, no point in regretting actions you take. They say life is a series of choices, but that's just nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there. Top of the staircase, I step outside in the dazzling sunset. This is my school roof. Most students are barred entry. Yutara, you up here? No response. The peaceful autumn breeze is all that greets me. Grass is sprouted between the cracks, and the far side is rusting from exposure to the elements. Up here, I almost feel like a forgotten place lost to time. I love it. Physically, I love the 360-degree view of the town below. Lived here my whole life. Every inch of this town is packed with nostalgic memories. The longer I look at it, the calmer I feel. When they randomly voted me on the campus cleanup committee, I wasn't exactly eager, but if I'd known about this little side perk sooner, maybe I would have volunteered for the job. Roof access is only granted 2 groups, the astronomy club for stargazing, and the cleanup committee to haul desk in and out. That said, I'm told there are plenty of spare keys floating around here if you know where to look. The school roof has a certain legend attached to it, you see. As a result, every now and then, other students will ask me to unlock the door for them. That's why I'm up here today at the behest of my friend, Yutaru. Unfortunately, he seems to be running late. I look down. There's a cell phone lying on the ground. Whose is this? Check the call history. Brian, check the call history.
新一
Oh, hey Miyuki.
どうしてこ
What
こ
are you
に
doing here? Oh, just waiting, I guess.
待ってた
Waiting? Yeah, for Yutaru.
じゃあ
So you're the one who invited me up here?
呼び出してくれた 新一
Listen,
私も同じ気
I
持ち
feel
な
the
の
same way.
本当は
The truth is,
ずっと
I've been waiting all this time. I go way back as kids, we were really close. So when did we start to drift apart? When did I start keeping my distance?
新一が
Thank you for calling me up here.
嬉しかった
I'm so happy. Miyuki?
私も
Ichi, I'm in love with you too.
新一が
Her lips draw near.
好きだよ
I find myself pulled in. I can't tear my eyes away. And then... Wait, hold on a minute. Two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. At our school, the legend is so popular, students invite each other up here all the time to confess their love. And Yutaro must be a believer too. That would explain why he summoned Miyuki up here. Look, you got the wrong idea.
勘違い
I do? I'm the one who invited you up here. It was Yutaro.
Eh?
What? Her face. And then she catches herself. Oh, right, of course.
そうよねそうだと思ったごめんなさいそれじゃあ
In that case, what exactly were you doing up
新一
here?
はここで何を
Well, actually, I was just messing around with the phone and... Wait, what the?
どうしたの
What's the matter? The phone is gone. I know I just had it. Where did it go? Did I drop it? Scan the roof. I don't see it.
ないわね
Yeah. Should be extremely easy to find. Huh. Look up in unison. I reach in my pocket and pull out my cell phone. An email? No subject line, no body text, and no sender, strangely enough. First it seemed like a spam message, but then I noticed a photo attached. Curious, I open it. Aww. What the? It's us.
みたいね
Sure looks like us. Evidently she got the same email I did. Who's that on the left there?
わかんないけど
No idea.
楽しそう
We seem happy though. Yeah. In the photo we look like we're the best of friends. The moment I look at it, the more I feel so... Miyuki? Oh, it's nothing. It really is nothing. For some reason, it's just really nostalgic, I guess. Reminds me of how you and I used to... Oh, we used to be. You and I thought about how happy we were, and Miyuki. I gently pull her close. She collapses against my chest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shinichi. I swear I don't know why I'm crying. I'm not even sad, but I can't stop myself. It must not be sad tears then. Yeah. I'm happy I got the chance to spend time with you. So this must be happy tears. I gently put my arms around her. No matter how much she acts like the perfect student, no matter what type of sort of persona she puts on, deep down she hasn't changed a bit. She's still the same girl she was back then. The realization wipes away my last lingering doubts, and I think to myself, maybe we can go back to the way it used to be. Maybe I'll have to tell her how I really feel. Miyuki, will you hear me out? I'm sorry. I'm calm. I'm calm. Wipes away her tears, then puts a hand to her chest as she's willing her racing heartbeat to settle. I can tell she's doing her best to regain her composure. Breathe in, breathe out. No rush. Take your time. Right. Thanks. I've never seen her this nervous before. Not even on stage. Then again, I guess it's because this isn't a performance. This is the real her. The her I was friends with all those years ago. The her only I can see. Okay? Ready? Yeah, go for it. She looks at me, her gaze shifting nervously. I see my reflection in her eyes and realize I look every bit as nervous as she does. Take a deep, deep breath. All the years I kept asking myself, do I go for it? Now finally something has given me the push I need. Thank you, God, or fate, or whatever you are. So name Miyuki. Please be my girlfriend. I bow my head. I wait and wait and wait. But there's no response. Miyuki. Oh, she's... Sure enough, she's crying. Happy tears. And in this moment, she looks so perfect. Feels like this has been a long time coming, huh? I mean, the answer was right there all along, all this time. All this time I kept overthinking everything, running from it. But now it's in the open and the burden is gone. Turns out the stuff that really matters isn't actually all that complicated. So, yeah. It would be my honor. Miyuki bows too. And I bow again. It's so stupid, but I can't help but smile. You know, this is kind of embarrassing. For sure. Miyuki smiles beneath the setting sun. One look at her and all my love comes rushing to the surface. Miyuki? Go ahead. Kiss me. She closes her eyes. And we share an eternal kiss. I am so... You know what? This feels like the right ending. I think this feels like the right ending. Like, this is the way it should have ended, I think. Is that, you know... It's a tough call because, you know... Aoi, you know... obviously was trying to do something that probably shouldn't have been done to begin with. But... yeah, this seems like the right ending of this game is, you know. And if you're wondering, am I going to go back and see the other route? No, I actually am going to respect the game's wishes and say, I chose Miyuki. That is the end of you and me and her. And, you know, whatever happens from this point on, you know, in terms of the game is fine. I have no desire to come back and try this game again to get a better, or to see what the other path is. For that. So, but wow, all I can say is wow. As I mentioned when I started playing this game and started playing Mii side, that I actually tried Doki Doki Literature Club first, and then I played Me-Side second, and then I played this one third. And I gotta be honest, I kind of like this one the best, I think. The story is amazing. The part after the loop is one of the funnest ways that, and I'm glad that I basically got through the loop by myself, and just messed up realizing that I wasn't stuck in another loop, and I got to the end. So I'm counting as I did look at it, but you know, I count it as I got it to the end of this game for this. And I am so happy that I played this game. I am so happy that I played it. And yes, I'm not gonna say it's like my favorite game of all time. Obviously there's being alive for 44 some odd years, I've played a lot of games. But in terms of story and the way the ending makes you feel, I gotta say this might be my favorite kind of game like this, that has a very, very different ending to it, I guess, for that. So what now? So I'm assuming if I you and me and her a love story. Okay, so all the options are here, but I'm assuming if I hit start, I'm just going to play that last scene again over and over and over and over and over again. And I don't think there's any load options anymore because, yeah, they took them all out. Except for that. That's the one option that's left for it. So, but that's it. We're done. It's like, that's the end of you and me and her. So, um, so yeah, so with that in mind, so talk about what the rest of the month is going to be planned out. So I go ahead and decided that I'm going to go ahead and do, because I mentioned when I started you and me and her, I started a social media question and said, hey, FYI, which of these two games would you like me to play on stream? And it was either you and me and her or Doki Doki Literature Club, even though I had already played it once. Um, uh, and so, oh, I just realized I changed it to you and her, a love story. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's such a sweet little ending to it. It's you and her, a love story. Oh my gosh. And AOA's gone. Oh wow, that's actually really cool. Is that also on the main screen? Yeah, change it to you and her, a love story. Wow, I really love that. Okay, um, but I did mention. So I mentioned that there was a tie between, um, yeah, I'm just gonna hit load so that way it doesn't accidentally go into the thing again. There was a tie between Doki Doki and you and me and literature, you and me and her, a love story. And so with it being a tie, I said since I hadn't played it before, I was going to do you and me and her first. But because it was a tie, because that was my selection was you and me and her. But since it was a tie, I said that before we would go ahead and do Doki Doki Literature Club. And so my plan is currently for Sunday to do Doki Doki Literature Club. And I think for the rest of February, which will be 9 total hours, and I probably won't need even the full 9 hours to do this, but my plan is to play Doki Doki Literature Club. So I'm thinking probably right now it would take about 2 days to get through the main game. And then maybe the third day we'll do some either some of the DDLC DLC, the downloadable content that came out a few years after DDLC or Doki Doki Literature Club, or I do some challenges and stuff like that. See, like, how fast can we get the best ending in the game for that? So we might have a little bit of fun with Doki Doki. But my plan is for the rest of February, the last game for February is going to be Doki Doki Literature Club. And then from there, I will probably pick up Black Myth Wukong starting again in March for that. So we ended up in chapter 3, and so I have a feeling we'll probably pick up Black Myth Wukong there, unless something else sort of just grabs my interest before then. But I think that's it. So that's it for you and me and her, or now it's you and her. So with that in mind, thank you for joining us for the finale of You and Me and Her, a love story. I am Force of Will. You can find me on Twitch and on YouTube at Force of Will Play. You can also find all my socials there under the link tree. But until next time, goodbye, everybody.